What are fractions? A fraction represents a part of a whole, or more generally, any number of equal parts. When spoken in everyday English, fraction describes how many parts of a certain size there are. Fractions are most important in one of the fundamental concepts of computations. The main purpose of a fraction is to represent the portion or parts of a whole thing. Fun fact, Simon Stevens helped standardize the use of decimal fractions. The numerator tells us how many such pieces are being considered. The denominator tells us how many congruent pieces the whole is divided into. Types of fractions. Fractions that are greater than 0 but less than 1 are called proper fractions. When a fraction has a numerator that is greater than or equal to the denominator, the fraction is an improper fraction. In mixed fractions, a whole number and a proper fraction are together. Mixed and improper fractions are the same. How to make a mixed fraction. First, divide the numerator by the denominator. Divide 5 by 2, which equals to 2 with a remainder of 1. The whole number is the number of times the denominator divides into the numerator. 2 divides into 5 2 times, so 2 is the whole number. Third, make the remainder the new numerator. Unit and whole fractions. In unit fractions, the numerator of the fraction is 1. In whole fractions, the denominators of the fraction is 1. Like and unlike fractions. In like fractions, the denominators of the fractions are the same. In unlike fractions, the denominators of the fractions are different. To make unlike fractions like fractions, first simplify all the fractions. Second, find the LCM of all the denominators. Third, divide the LCM with the denominator of the original fraction. Fourth, multiply the quotient with the original numerator. Equivalent fractions are fractions that represent the same quantity, even though the numerator and the denominator are different. For example, we have two identical cakes. From one cake we eat 1/4 a piece, and from the other cake we eat 2/8 of a piece. Which cake has more left? The answer is none, because they are the same value. How to simplify equivalent fractions. First, find the GCF of the numerator and the denominator. Second, divide both with the GCF. Fraction equations. How to add fractions. First, we need to make sure the denominators are the same. Second, add the top numbers and put the answer over the same denominator. How to subtract fractions. First, we make sure the bottom numbers are the same. Second, subtract the top numbers and put the answer over the same denominator. Third, simplify the fraction if needed. How to multiply fractions. First, multiply the top numbers. Second, multiply the bottom numbers. And third, simplify the fraction if needed. How to divide fractions. First, turn the second fraction upside down. Second, multiply the first fraction by the reciprocal. Third, simplify the fraction if needed. We use fractions every day and don't even realize it. You've probably went to the mall to buy some new clothes that are on sale. To calculate the new price, you need fractions. We use fractions in one way or another in our everyday life, even though we may not completely realize it. Hello guys, so today we are going to be applying fractions into this activity called baking. We are going to be making banana bread, and we're going to be needing fractions so we can complete this recipe.